Welcome, fellow Clashers. Today we are talking about single target Inferno Towers. Now we're going to have a lot of different bases, all Town Hall 12 and Clan War leagues, and different strategies taking down single target Inferno Towers. All different types of attacks, right? We're in Masters 2. Now they just got promoted to Masters 1. But these are the sort of bases you face. People like to face it. Attackers and defenders on both sides are trying their best just to get some medals, have some fun. So what do you do with the single target Infernos? Again, the key is, I would say the most powerful strategy for single target Infernos are Hogs or some sort of P.E.K.K.A. bat. Now, I did a hybrid attack with called the Halo Mary attack, or just it was using witches, golems, and then bat spells. So a little bit different. Again, single target Infernos, they will put a damper on your P.E.K.K.A. charges. So if you're going to charge into, say, the single target Infernos, either you're going to have to bring a freeze or a couple ice golems in front so you don't lose those single target, so the single targets don't kill your P.E.K.K.A.s immediately. You're going to have to provide some sort of tank for them or distraction, right? You don't want to lose them. That is the danger of the single target Infernos. Now, this is not even a max base. I understand that, guys. It's not maxed out. Now, defense-wise, it's pretty good, actually, except for the walls. I think most of the defenses are maxed out. Maybe a Tesla here and there, not. We have the heroes not. But just be aware, okay? So he's going to be bringing in the bat spell. Now, perfectly executed. And the reason why the bat spells are so powerful and probably your best bet at 3-starring the single target Infernos because, look, sure, single target Infernos do cause damage to the bats, but certainly not as much as, say, the multis. Not even close. So it really helps you out when you're trying to use this attack. All you have to worry about is splash damage when you use the bat spell. So, yeah, pretty smashed. Of course, it should be. They're singles. It's a kind of a funky internet base, sort of four-corner base, lots of troops up. Notice bases are everything. So if you're looking for bases, I do have some base videos. You probably want to go watch those and use those because they're better than these sort of internet bases going for you. They're a little bit harder, okay? And that's what you really want. And it's not too hard. You can copy bases from all over the place. Now, he did lose all of his bat spells. I think he could have saved more. I probably would have just bat bombed the single target. Probably would have been a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. Again, he's got so many P.E.K.K.A.s up, got queen up, everything's going down. We'll speed this one up and then move on to the next attack. Now, we do have some more higher level attacks here, more maxed out. So just be aware. We will get to it. Don't worry. So we're going to go to war number 4, and we're going to go to base number 2. Now, this one is going to be more maxed out base, right? This is a higher maxed out base, okay? So it still works. Walls are way better. Troops are way better. And similar strategy, right? Very similar. It's a P.E.K.K.A. kind of a Queen Walk P.E.K.K.A. Bow bat using E-drags for the funnel. And now he decides to bring a jump, which is kind of risky. We'll see what he does with his jump. We'll see if it's worth it. 5 bat spells. I like to bring minimum of 6 bat spells. I think with these attacks, you can probably get away with not bringing the jump or drop one of the freezes. Like for instance, so there's a couple things you can do here to help your bats out. You see, there's 2 wizard towers on the outside, so you can either bring in 3 loons to take out the wizard tower, right? Or you can bring ice golems to distract for the bat spells. So those are 2 things you need to look for. This is a perfect base to do the bat spell attack on, because only thing that's going to hurt the bats are the splash damage, because these are single target Infernos. Again, the whole point of this video is how do you take down single target Inferno towers, okay? So he decides to put the jump over here. I think this jump, you didn't have to do it because the ram is here and you're entering on this side. As long as you funneled from, say, the bomb tower up, so that requires 1 P.E.K.K.A. or a king or something. See, this ram opened up the walls. You can just predict that. If you want to protect your ram more, a couple of things. You can put the P.E.K.K.A.s in front of it and let the P.E.K.K.A.s tank for the ram, or pop an early ward in to protect the ram to get to where you want to go, okay? So because that jump spell was pretty much obsolete, and in this base, as I said before, I don't think it was needed. That means you could have brought 7 bat spells. That makes a huge difference. Having those bat spells is massive. Certainly when you're trying to do a bat bomb here, 5 just doesn't have quite the power. And I think, yeah. So just think about that. 5, I think, is a bit too few. I really like 6. I think 6 is good. 7 is, I like, a lot of people use 7 as well at Town Hall 12. But of course, he has tons of bats up because there's no splash damage anywhere. The only thing is this wizard tower, and he does not decide to do the loons or the ice golem. So this is something, he lost all of his bat spells to the wizard tower. Again, it's totally worth dropping a couple bowlers. If you have to, a P.E.K.K.A. Try to save space on the funnel. He used 2 E-Drags for the funnel, which I think he didn't need 2 E-Drags. I think he could have gotten something a little bit cheaper. Just try to find a way, when you see those wizard towers on the outside, take them down or distract them. That's all you need to do. That's the big important thing. It's totally worth the camp space because the bat spells are very, very powerful. But it doesn't matter. He's got the 3-star, and that's how you take down single target infernos. Notice you have a common theme here, bat spells. Oh, man, they're just so powerful, you know? They really are against the singles. That's why a lot of people don't rock singles. Now, there's 2 singles here and 1 multi. Same sort of base. You see this base all the time in Clash of Clans. It happens all the time, right? Happens all the time. So here he does the loon E-Drag sort of trick. The E-Drag does get down here. Should get down that wizard tower. And then, yeah, doing a little queen walk action. There goes that. So, you know, it's interesting. Just a note. I mean, I know it 3 stars, but the point, I'm not really sure what the point of that 6 o'clock E-Dragon was, or the 7 o'clock. I'm not sure what it was funneling. I know it got down the wizard tower, but you don't, to get that wizard tower down, you could have just gotten loons, right? And again, in the same point here, I know it's the same base as before. You don't need the jump spell, okay? So I don't know who hit first here, but whoever hit first on this base, you'd realize you don't need the jump, okay? The ram gets to the town hall. And P.E.K.K.A.'s moved through these kind of buildings so fast. Through the walls so fast, it's not the biggest deal. He does. His funnel is a bit off, but it's okay. He puts the jump down, trying to save those bowlers. They do end up going in and take the jump. So that certainly helps out. Yeah, I mean, sure, I can nitpick all the time. But again, it gets the job done. I mean, these are the sort of attacks that go on. And that's why these kind of P.E.K.K.A. hits, these smash hits, mass hits are really powerful, because even if you make mistakes, even if you're still learning to attack or whatever, I mean, Keon, he 3-starred. That's awesome. I mean, you got to understand, you got to take the wins. As I said before, try to improve upon yourself. That's what I try to do. I 3-star and I'm like, man, I wish I had done the funnel a little bit better. Or, man, I spent 30 camp space on the funnel. Could I have done it differently? I mean, those are the ideas that will help you grow a little bit. The point is to grow, right? To grow in Clash, how to get a little bit better. So he puts the bat spells down, right? Again, the same sort of attack, taking down that eagle artillery. So see, he froze the Expo and the Tesla there. What's more important? Freezing the wizard tower. Again, watch your clanmates' attacks. Very important to watch their attacks. It's the same base. Use loons on this. We'll take down that wizard tower, or bring an ice golem and distract it. Because here in a second, all these bat spells. Oh, well, he does pop Warden. He pops Warden over the bat spells, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yep, wizard tower takes them out immediately. See, that's what you don't want to have happen. He almost failed this attack just because he didn't take care of this wizard tower. So think about that, guys. Think about it. You don't want to have to fail the attack because you didn't watch your clanmates replay. A lot of these Clan War leagues rock the same bases. I think in this war there were like 3 bases this way. And then throughout the rest of the wars, there were many bases that were similar. So just watch your clanmates, see, talk about it on voice, figure out kind of what you want to do and how to take the base down. Now, this is, again, same sort of base. Guys, I mean, look how similar these bases are. They're like identical to the T almost. A little bit different, right? Now, everyone's doing the same sort of funnel. Now, if this funnel is just for the wizard tower, see, I would do it a little bit different. Now, it does help when he puts the bat spell. Sure, the bats don't backtrack towards 6. They go up towards 9. Maybe that's their thinking. And that can be valid, but I think you can, I don't think it's worth that space. I think it's worth dropping the E-Drag, bringing loons to take down both of these wizard towers, or bringing 2 ice golems. And then bringing in your what do you call it? Bat spells. Now, this E-Dragon got way more value. I'm not sure what happened. I have to go back and watch what the difference was. I think maybe it didn't hit a black bomb or just had a better placement. Good, it was good value there. I mean, I'm not saying the E-Drag was terrible there. It's just, was it in the previous 2 attacks, they didn't get the value I thought was deserved. This one actually did. Maybe because it's a little bit lower. So he doesn't quite have this funnel down, okay? And everyone brought a jump. So 3 bases the same, and everyone copied the same base. So it looks like they did look at the replays. And, just make the little tweaks, You don't need the jump spell here. The ram survived every time to the town hall. And as long as you get this funnel down up here, which, you could use that P.E.K.K.A. died immediately. So the single's there. You're going to have to think somehow differently. What else could you do? Baby dragons. You could do 2 baby dragons. You could use a king up there if you wanted to funnel. But that funnel definitely needs to be there. And with these sort of P.E.K.K.A. hits, you want the healers and the queen to match up with the bowlers. So, yeah. He freezes that. King was being targeted. See, I would be dropping the bat spells now. And you want to drop the bats a little bit earlier on this one because, see, the eagle artillery. There goes the bat. Okay, finally, there goes the bat. So that's good. I mean, 3-star. Again, all these are 3 stars. I know I nitpick some, but I just want to help you spot it, right? You might say, well, if they 3 stars, so why not just copy the base or copy the attack? Well, because you can improve upon it, right? He's about to lose all of his bat spells again. Oh, he's got the freeze a little bit early. So he'll lose the bat spells again. He would have lost them anyway for the wizard tower because they didn't bring a freeze. I mean, a ice golem or loons for it. But again, 3-starred it nonetheless. Because these sort of ring bases, the single target infernos, are very, very weak. I would say this P.E.K.K.A. bow bat, I mean, even if you can just attack it, man. If you're not a great attacker, even if you're the best attacker, use it. I mean, it's just a great strategy. There's others too. You could do E-Drags or dragons. The problem with dragons in air is single targets love the dragons. They really go down fast. So I would prefer this attack over that one if you're facing single target infernos. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Taking down single target inferno bases. I know a lot of talking about the bases and hits and things, but trying to help everybody improve, even myself. And we'll see you next time. Halo out.